James Cameron's classic period piece film Titanic is rumored for 4K. Arrow Video announces their new June slate. And I hope you got your wallets ready because the 10 Commandments 4K and Wonder Woman 1984 arrive on store shelves this week. All this and more in the latest physical media report. Stay tuned. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Mid-Level Media. I'm Ken, here today for episode 50 of the Physical Media Report. That is right, 50 episodes in 2 weeks. That will be my 1-year anniversary of the Physical Media Report. I have not missed 1 week since starting this segment all the way back in April of 2020, and I couldn't be prouder or more happy with this show. Every single week, letting you all know the news bits, what's coming out, all the releases coming out for that week, bringing you in on the deals for the week, talking physical media. I love it, and I appreciate everybody who supports this show every single week. But yeah, guys, we're going to run down a lot of stuff today. There's a lot of cool stuff coming out in stores this week. There's some cool rumors. There's some cool announcements. Just tons of stuff to cover this week on the Physical Media Report. But before I do that, I want to ask that if you are not yet a subscriber of the Mid-Level Media channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button for more great content. I do this show every single Monday. I do weekly Blu-ray trips out in stores where I show you all the new releases. I'm going to do my Blu-ray hunt tomorrow. I do thrifting vlogs. I do half-price books challenges. I did 2 half-price books video vlogs over the weekend. Go check those out, where I went into the stores, picked up some Blu-rays and DVDs for cheap. They actually had a 50% off sale this weekend as well. I do Dollar General hauls. I do reviews of new Blu-rays and 4Ks. All kinds of content on this channel that I would definitely love for you to come check out on a regular basis. And if you would be so kind just to hit that like button for me, I would definitely appreciate that as well. Help this video out, help this video reach more potential viewers and help this channel grow. Definitely would appreciate that. And also comment down below anything that you are excited about this week in the world of physical media, as far as what's coming out in the coming months, the rumors, whatever you're excited about physical media wise. Leave that in the comments section below and turn on all those bell notifications for every time a future video is uploaded. So let's go ahead and get into things, guys. And we're going to start things off like we usually do with the rumors. So Titanic, right now, James Cameron's 1997 film, the film that was one of the highest grossing, if not the highest grossing film for, I think, until Avatar came out, of all time worldwide, that is coming to 4K potentially in 2022 from Paramount. So again, this is not confirmed, but Geek Gab is the rumor master on Instagram. He brought this up last week. The cover art that I am showing you is not the final cover art, but yeah, this is a rumor. And of course, James Cameron is notable for not putting his movies out in 4K because he wants to be involved in the decision-making process of this. And I think Avatar has been announced for potential 4K, which kind of makes sense because he's on the set working on Avatar films. It makes sense that he would have time to go through his first Avatar film because that's kind of in his mind already. So, but the announcement of Titanic potentially coming to 4K, Aliens we talked about a month ago, could James Cameron finally be in that mindset of putting his films out in 4K? And if he is, are we going to get True Lies soon? Are we going to get True Lies soon? I hope so. But Titanic, guys, is rumored right now for 4K coming out in 2022, which, of course, the 25th anniversary does make sense. Another one, guys, is Black Widow. And it's still a rumor because it's not confirmed, but everybody knows that this will be coming out on 4K on Blu-ray at some point in this year. So this is going to be coming out from Disney on 9/21/21. So later on in September. Again, this is a rumor right now, technically, but you know it's going to be coming out. It has not been confirmed yet by Disney. So that is the rumors, guys. Let's get into the actual announcements and a couple of releases that broke right before I came into filming the Physical Media Report. Is Paramount Presents announced their number 17 and number 18 in their new line. We have Mommy Dearest, which is a movie starring Faye Dunaway and her portrayal of Joan Crawford. That is coming out on June the 1st. We also have Last Train from Gun Hill coming from Paramount Presents, starring Kirk Douglas. So I definitely want to pick up both of these, but definitely Last Train from Gun Hill because I've seen a couple of Kirk Douglas films last year, the Kubrick films. I saw Spartacus for the first time and Past the Glory and loved him in both of those films. So I definitely want to check out more of Kirk Douglas's filmography in the future. That is coming out on June the 15th. So Mommy Dearest is the number 17 and Last Train from Gun Hill will be the number 18 in the new Paramount Presents line, which I honestly need to catch up on. I'm still at 12 in my collection, so I need to go ahead and get the other ones that are out right now, which we're going to cover another one here shortly because one is coming out this week. Logan, the 4K Steelbook, another Logan 4K Steelbook. I feel like they've come out with like 15 of these since it came out in 2017. That is getting another exclusive Best Buy Steelbook coming out on July the 5th. So if you're a Logan fan, if you're a Logan collector, you might be getting excited for that new Logan Steelbook. I might actually pick it up, honestly, because I don't have a 4K version of Logan. I only had the Blu-ray, and I don't have a Steelbook, so I might actually get a Steelbook because Logan's just, I think it was my favorite movie that came out that year, and it's definitely one of my favorite movies that's come out in the past 10 years. So How High, guys, How High is finally coming to Blu-ray from Universal on April the 6th. What a missed opportunity that this is, that it's not coming out on April the 20th. April the 6th, really? Why would this not come out on April the 20th? Because that is on a Tuesday. It would make sense. I don't know. Just a complete missed opportunity marketing-wise for Universal. But How High, guys, is coming to Blu-ray on April the 6th. So definitely get excited. Judas and the Black Messiah is coming to Blu-ray from Warner Brothers on May the 5th. Of course, this movie came out on HBO Max back in February. Now coming to Blu-ray. I thought that I saw that this may be getting a 4K, but no official word on if it's getting a 4K yet, just a Blu-ray. So yeah, definitely probably going to pick this one up. This is one of my favorite movies of the year. So Judas and the Black Messiah on May the 4th. Land coming out, the movie starring, the drama starring Robin Wright. It's coming to Blu-ray from Universal on May the 11th, so definitely want to check this one out too. I've heard good things. The Mediterranean, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's a new movie starring Jodie Foster on Blu-ray from Universal on May the 11th as well. We have new June Arrow announcements to cover, guys. Arrow Video has announced their new June slate. So the first one is a Dario Argento film, one that I'm actually pretty excited about because I have never seen this movie. It is also another 4K release by Arrow, and I will be reviewing a 4K of Arrow this week with Tremors. And guys, the movie looks stunning. So if that is any indication of what Arrow is going to do in the future with their 4K releases, I'm definitely all in on the Bird and the Crystal Plumage 4K coming out on June 29th. So yeah, like I said, this is a Dario Argento film I haven't seen. I am getting more and more into his filmography, so definitely looking forward to picking this one up. The Stylist is the movie that I have not heard of, but that will be coming to Blu-ray on June the 8th. Irazumi is coming to Blu-ray on June the 22nd. Major Dundee is coming on June the 29th, and Years of Lead is coming on June 22nd. So all 5 of these releases coming from Arrow Video in June. So if you are an Arrow fan, an Arrow collector, definitely get excited for the month of June because those are some pretty stunning releases, to be honest. The cases on them look incredible. So definitely get excited for those. Lake Mungo, which is a horror film from 2008 that I've heard quite a bit about, quite a bit of good things about it, but I've never seen it. That is getting a Second Sight exclusive box set release on May the 31st on Blu-ray. Now this is Region B. This is a UK release. That Second Sight is a UK-based company. Kind of like, the Dawn of the Dead 4K that came out was from Second Sight. So Region B, it isn't confirmed to have Region A or Region C as of right now. So just wanted to note that. Eureka, which is also Region B, their new June titles as well. Encounters of the Spooky Kind, PTU, and The Hands of Orlac is coming out on June the 21st. Mill Creek also announced their new June titles. Alpha Dog, which is one that I'm actually pretty excited about. I remember that movie being actually pretty damn good, but I have not seen it in a while. Safe House, Contraband, and Fear in a double pack, which is kind of a Mark Wahlberg double pack. I'm actually kind of excited for this one as well because Fear, I remember watching when I was a kid and actually thinking it was a pretty good movie. So The Good Shepherd and The Adjustment Bureau and kind of a Matt Damon double pack. Then we have Miami Vice and The Kingdom in a Jamie Foxx double pack. So lots of double packs coming from Mill Creek in the month of June. The 12 movie Randolph Scott collection is also coming out from Mill Creek as well. So 12 movies in Blu-ray form coming from Mill Creek. So definitely a lot of exciting announcements from Mill Creek. And I just have to say, I know, full disclosure, I'm in a partnership with Mill Creek. I usually get their releases. But that aside, like, I think that they're doing incredible work so far this year. They've already had 2 retro VHS slipcover lines come out this year. Usually by now they've only done 1. They've had exclusive steelbooks like Rad, which is incredible. And all of these releases in June just look really solid. So I think that Mill Creek is doing some really good work right now, and I highly recommend that you guys go check them out and support them. So moving on to the deals this week, guys, we got some good deals this week. Last week was a little dry, but there's some decent stuff coming out this week as far as the deals. The Croods Blu-ray is the new Croods, A New Age, is $14.99 right now, so not a bad price at all for that new Croods film. Jumanji Next Level is $14.99 right now on 4K, so that's a great price for that. Bloodshot is on 4K for $14.99. Earthquake, the Shout Factory release, is $17.10 right now. Spider-Man Far From Home on 4K, guys, is $14.99, so great price for that Marvel Sony release. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, guys, on Blu-ray for $9.99. Little Women on Blu-ray for $9.99. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood for $9.99. So some great releases from 2019 now available for $9.99 on Blu-ray. Definitely great prices. First Cow from A24 is $12.60 right now. Highly recommend that film. It was one of my favorites of last year. Back to the Future on Blu-ray, the trilogy, for $20. So yeah, guys, if you're not interested in owning the 4K, if you just want these films on Blu-ray with all of these special features, that is a great price for Back to the Future on Blu-ray. Definitely 3 films right there. Game of Thrones Season 5, guys, is $16.96. And Bill and Ted Face the Music Blu-ray is $14.96. That one doesn't seem like too much of a deal for me. I feel like I see that in stores all the time for that price. But I could be wrong. So let's go ahead, guys, and move on to what is new this week, because there's a lot of exciting stuff to go over this week in the world of physical media. First things first, we have Wonder Woman 1984 from Warner Brothers, which is getting a Blu-ray release for $24.99, a 4K for $29.99, a 4K Steelbook from Best Buy for $34.99, a Blu-ray Target Edition exclusive for $24.99, a 3D Blu-ray for $27.99, and a 4K double pack including Wonder Woman 1984 and the original Wonder Woman from 2017 for $44.99. So 6 exclusives right there for Wonder Woman, or 6 different editions for Wonder Woman. So if you are picking up Wonder Woman, definitely let me know in that comment section below which one that you're going to be picking up this week. I think that I'm gonna grab the Steelbook just because I want the matching version with the one that I picked up from 2016. But if you've been watching me for any length of time on this channel, if you saw my review for Wonder Woman 1984 last December, you would know that I'm not the biggest fan of this movie. So I'm kind of honestly on the fence, because there's other stuff this week that I want to pick up, and I don't know if I want to devote $35 to pick up a movie in Steelbook just to match my other one when I don't really like the movie all that much. I might just wait until there's a deal, but I don't know. Tune into my Blu-ray hunt tomorrow, I guess, and find out what I decide. So the 10 Commandments, guys, is one that I'm definitely going to be picking up tomorrow in stores if I find it, on 4K from Paramount for $19.99. I've been hearing some really good things about that transfer. So I haven't seen the 10 Commandments in its entirety. I remember watching bits and pieces on TV when I was a kid. So yeah, definitely excited to watch that one. The Bad News Bears Blu-ray is coming out tomorrow as well from Paramount for $14.99. The Greatest Show on Earth, which is another Paramount Presents number 16 in their new line, is coming out for $19.99. That's actually a pretty good price for the Paramount Presents. Usually they're $22.99 coming out brand new. So that is a decent price for that. Girl Interrupted, guys, is coming to Blu-ray, which is a film directed by James Mangold, from Sony for $22.99. 55 Steps on Blu-ray, which is a movie starring Hilary Swank, is coming from Sony for $22.99. Haven't heard too much about that, but apparently it's a new release. Criterion is releasing 3 new titles tomorrow, including Persona from 1966, that Ingrid Bergman film. for $27.99. Then we have Defending Your Life for $27.99. Then we have Secrets and Lies for $27.99 as well. So definitely some cool things happening with Criterion tomorrow. The Toll, which is a new horror supernatural type movie, is coming out on Blu-ray tomorrow from Lionsgate for $16.99. Probably not going to grab that one, but I do like grabbing those kind of lower tier horror releases just to check those out and support those companies, but I don't think I'm going to be getting that one tomorrow. Severin is coming out with 2 new 4K releases, guys, and Severin has been slowly but surely getting in to the 4K realm. So the 2 4K releases that they have tomorrow, which are also will be available as standalone Blu-rays as well. Perdita Durango is coming out on 4K for $34.99. The Blu-ray will be $22.99, which is a movie starring Rosie Perez. Day of the Beast is coming out on 4K for $34.99. The Blu-ray $22.99. So both of those, like I said, coming from Severin tomorrow. Another round, which I didn't see until I was doing this video, is coming to Blu-ray from Samuel Goldwyn Films for $16.59. So that was a really good film, actually. I watched that earlier this year. It was a foreign film starring Mads Mikkelsen. So I would highly recommend that for $16.59. That's not a bad price at all. I'm kind of curious if I'm going to see that in stores tomorrow, though. King's Glaive, a Final Fantasy film, Final Fantasy 15 film, is coming to 4K. I'm not really familiar with that. From Sony for $22.99 tomorrow. Mortal Kombat double steelbook, guys, including Mortal Kombat from 1995 and Mortal Kombat Annihilation from 1997. Both are coming out in a steelbook double pack, a Best Buy exclusive on Blu-ray. This is only $14.99. That is an incredible deal for a double pack steelbook on Blu-ray. So this is one that if I see it in stores tomorrow, I am definitely picking this one up for sure, because that steelbook looks really cool. And I don't have either one of those films on Blu-ray. It would be nice to watch them before the new Mortal Kombat comes out. So Warner Archive, guys, is releasing 2 titles tomorrow. Isle of the Dead, which actually has a really cool cover on it, on Blu-ray for $17.99. The Bermuda Depths is coming to Blu-ray for $17.99 as well. And we also have some Shout Factories coming out tomorrow. 3 new Shout Factories, including a double pack of Amazons and Barbarian Queen. We also have The Big Bust Out and The Widow, all coming from Shout Factory tomorrow. A Perfect Planet, which is a documentary, nature documentary from BBC, is getting a 4K release tomorrow for $36.99. The Arrow edition of American Werewolf in London will be coming out tomorrow. The Steelbook version, of course, Arrow already did their release, which I own, and it's an excellent set. But that is getting a Steelbook release, which has a really cool cover on it, for $27.99. So definitely a good price for that set, especially if you get all the same features as their original Arrow release. Kino Lorber coming out with 6 new titles tomorrow, guys. Kino Lorber, like I've said many times, the most consistent boutique Blu-ray company out there today. They're always releasing tons of physical media week to week. Also, they got the sale going on as well right now. I'm pretty sure it's still going on, so definitely go check out the sales with Kino Lorber, their March Madness sale. Lust Caution is coming out tomorrow. Stiletto, Rosebud, A Pain in the Ass, which is an interesting title. The Projectionist, and Isn't She Great, all getting Blu-ray releases tomorrow from Kino Lorber. So with that, guys, that is everything coming out this week. That is the deals. That is the new announcements, the rumors. I covered it all this week on the Physical Media Report, episode 50. Cannot believe I finally made it to episode 50. Definitely very exciting. So, like I said, guys, if you have not subscribed to the Mid-Level Media channel yet, please hit that subscribe button and become a part of this amazing community. Also, be sure to hit that like button down below. Comment any of these releases that look interesting to you. Are you picking up Wonder Woman 1984? Which edition are you grabbing? Comment down below. Also, be sure to turn on all those bell notifications for future videos, and we'll see you next time.